Hi everybody, my name is Miss Pam and I'm from Building Blocks Child Development Center here in Spencer, West Virginia. And it's been a while since I've seen you. We had some time off, we had some vacation time, had some time to spend with our families and to do some fun things. What did you do while we were gone? I got to spend some time playing with my granddaughter. It made me really happy. We're going to talk about some things that make us happy today. And one of the things that makes me happy is doing something nice for somebody. Doing just a little something. Just saying hi to somebody or holding a door for someone when you go into a store or into an office or something like that. Just a little teeny tiny something that you do for somebody just to make them feel special. So I have a book. It's kind of a lot like that. It's called Pass It On. And it is written by Sophie Hen. And I think she drew the pictures too. But it just says by Sophie Hen, so I guess she did a lot of work on this book. So let's read it. Pass it on. When you see something terrific, smile a smile and pass it on. If you chance upon a chuckle, hee 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 hee, and pass it on. If something happens that's amazing, whoop it up and pass it on. Should you spot a thing of wonder, jump for joy and pass it on. With all the smiles you have made and the joy you've spread about, you'll find the world's a little nicer and those smiles a little brighter. Sometimes the fun and glee aren't in their usual place, but search around. There's always some, a hum, a hug, a happy face. So when the sky is gray and rainy, you'll know just what to do. Grab your wellies and your coat, splash a smile, and pass it on. Okay, we're going to stop right here because there's a word here that we don't use here in the United States. And you might not know what it is. It's this word right here. It says wellies. Okay, well, wellies is a word that people use in other countries that means rain boots. So grab your rain boots or your wellies and your raincoat. Splash a smile and pass it on. If you feel a little lonely, don't let that worry you. Just branch out. See who's there. Find some fun and pass it on. And when you least expect it, like a bolt out of the blue, a smile or a chuckle will be passed right back to you. Enjoy that happy moment. Let that feeling fill you up. Then have a ball, raise the roof, kick your heels, and pass it on. The end. So that is a nice old book. I mean, pass it on. If you see something funny, go, hey, look, did you see that thing over there? I saw the cutest cat sitting over there in someone's yard. It was the prettiest little thing. You should have seen it. Or, hey, you know what? I've got this great idea. How would you like to go for a walk with me? Or how would you like to color a picture with me? There's all kinds of things you can do that don't cost any money. And you can make someone feel good. You can make their heart feel good. So I have a little project to do today. And it's just for that. It's to make your heart feel good and for you to make someone else's heart feel good. We're going to make some bookmarks. Okay? So now we need bookmarks, if we're starting to read a book and we don't get it finished. Well, if we just shut the book, we don't know where we started and when we stopped. So we can make us a bookmark and say, okay, well, we're going to stop right here on this page and put our bookmark in it. And we know when we get to come back to that book, we know exactly where we left off. So we're going to make some bookmarks. So let me get myself out of the way here. So what I have here is I have some scrap paper. I have some glue stick. I have my scissors. I have a hole punch. And I have all kinds of scrap paper. Look at all that scrap paper that I have. I like to keep my scrap paper because you know what? You just never know when you're going to need it. And guess what? Today, I need all that scrap paper. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make some bookmarks. Now, these were given to Building Blocks a long time ago from a business in the area that had them, and they were kind of like a thing that they just normally threw away, and we're like, oh, wait. They might like those at Building Blocks. And guess what? We love them. And we've had these things. We have a whole bunch of them. And we've used them for a long, long time. And they're just little pieces of cardstock. That's all they are. If you don't have them, that's okay. You can make your own. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to look through all of our papers and see what we've got. And look at this. I even have these. This was, look, where I bought stickers. And I just cut it apart. And guess what? Now we can just cut the top off of it. And look at that. That's a pretty bookmark for somebody. Okay, so we'll get this one and we'll do the same thing. We'll just cut that off. And there you go. That was it. You didn't have to do nothing else. And here's one that was another piece of paper. And you can just take them like that. You can leave them like that. You can punch a hole in them if you want. Or you know what else you can do? We need a marker. You can write something on there. Maybe we can draw a smiley face. We'll just draw a circle and some eyes and a smiley face. And that right there would make someone smile. Maybe you can draw you. I'm going to get the arms and your body and some legs and there. And you can take that bookmark and you know exactly where you stopped in your book. Now, we're going to make one. All right, I made a couple here that, with my scraps that I had. This was a piece of scrap paper that we cut love out for one of our Mother's Day projects. And look at that. I just put a heart in it, poked a hole in it, bookmark. This is a bunch of old little pieces of paper. All kinds of little pieces of paper. Da-da-da. So we are going to make a bookmark. All right. First of all, the things we need is we're going to use a piece of cardstock right here. And we're going to use our scissors. Now, in our scissors, we have a little hole and we have a big hole. All right. So your thumb goes in the little hole. Right. Now, my fingers are big. And I can't put 3 fingers in there very well. But, so I'm just going to use 2. So 2 fingers go in the big hole. Thumb goes in the little hole. Thumbs are on top. Now, in my classroom, our scissors, they have a little spot right here. And our spots are white, so it doesn't get wiped off. Okay? We use white. This time I'm going to use black so I can show you. So we have a little spot on ours, and we say this is the white spot. And put your fingers in there, and if you can see the white, you're holding them right. All right? So ours is going to be a black spot because, you know what? I don't have a white marker. So thumbs go in the top hole, fingers go in the little hole. So we're going to get our scissors. We're going to get us a piece of paper here. And we're going to cut our paper. Now, I'm not going to move my scissors. We're moving the paper. Okay, our scissors stay very still, and we just move the paper. All right. How many pieces of paper do you think we need? We'll cut them, and then we'll count them. Let's see how many we've got. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we have 4 pieces of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how are we going to do this? Well, let's see. What could we do? This piece of paper has a little bit of a textured cut to it right there. How about if we put that on the bottom? We'll get our glue stick. Now, our glue sticks, we just turn it open a little bit. If you turn your glue stick way up like that and you press down on it, glue goes everywhere and you make a mess, and you know what happens? You make a mess, you gotta clean the mess. So we're gonna put a little bit of glue on the back of our paper, and we're gonna stick it down. What do you think we need next? Do we need another piece of paper? Where are we going to put this one? Do we put it this way? How do you think we should do it? Maybe we need a different color. How about, oh, look at this little scrap. What could we do with that? Well, you know what we can do? We can put a little bit of glue on there and stick that right to it. See? And now you can use all your little scrap pieces that you had laying around, and you can make a pretty bookmark. Now, so we'll get this on there. And maybe we'll put a piece of this on there. See? We're just building the bookmark. So now that you've got this bookmark and you got it exactly where you want it, and you got all the decorations that you want on it, let's put a piece of this on there. We'll put this piece right there. So now that you have this bookmark done, and you have it exactly how you want it, what do you think? Do you like it? What about this part? Oh, we got to trim those off. You can turn it over and trim it off. Okay. Cut right up the side of your paper and cut all your little scraps off. So now that you have this pretty bookmark, you could put a sticker on it. You could draw a smiley face on it. You could write a message on it like, have a good day. Have a good day. So we got our message on there. Have a good day. So what do you do with it? Now that you got all these bookmarks made, and let's see, we've got this one, and we've got our, well, now what did I just do with it? We've got these bookmarks. We've got all these bookmarks. Now what do we do with them? Here comes the kindness part. So you can take your bookmark that you've made, and you can take it to your local library. You could take it to the library and say, Miss Librarian, Mr. Librarian, if you know your librarian's name. One of the librarians in our town, her name is Sherry, and I can take my little bookmarks and I can say, Miss Sherry, I made these and I would like to give these to people to make them smile. And Miss Sherry's going to like that. People that come in to get your little bookmarks are going to see it, and you could even write, you wouldn't want to write your whole name on there, but you could write your name on the back of it, made with love, and your name on the back of it. And you could take all your little bookmarks and take them to the library, and people could get your bookmarks, and then when they're at home and they're reading their books, they can put your bookmark in there, and when they open it and see your smile, they're going to smile too. And that's just a little something you can do to make your heart feel good and their heart feel good. So remember, if you see something that makes you smile or you see something that makes you chuckle, pass it on. I'll see you later. Bye.